Hello students and welcome to your history class, and today our topic in administration, society and culture under Delhi Sultanate is painting. So let us start. Painting was another art form which flourished during medieval period. Miniature paintings, they are small but detailed paintings. Miniature paintings were used to decorate books. Most of the sultans got their portraits made by skilled painters and they patronized them, which means they support them, they give them money. Palaces and temples were decorated with frescoes. Now what is frescoes? It's a painting on wall or ceiling, etc. when plaster is not dry, which means when we will apply cement on the wall, at that time when plaster is not dry, at that time painting will be there, and after setting up of the plaster, painting become the integral part of the wall. You can see the frescoes in the fourth picture. First two pictures are of miniature paintings. They are as small that you can put these miniature paintings on your palm also. Then you can see the portraits of Sultan Ibrahim Lodi. Then frescoes is over there. Is it clear? So what are the frescoes? They are the paintings on the wall or ceiling when plaster is not dry. And after the setting up of plaster, painting become the integral part of the wall. Music. The influence of Persian and Arabic music on the classical music of India created a new form of music known as Hindustani classical music. Amir Khusro, a famous poet and musician, contributed a lot in combining Persian music with the music of India. Now, who was this Amir Khusro? Just listen. He was born in CE 1253 in Uttar Pradesh. He was great Persian poet who knew Sanskrit also. He was great musician too. It's believed that he invented the sitar. His songs were popular during his time and even they are sung today. Amir Khusro was one day, a tale is over there, story is over there in your book. One day Amir Khusro was passing by a well. He felt thirsty and he asked the woman for water. Knowing that Khusro composed riddles and songs, women decided to have some fun. They told Khusro to narrate a verse for them. Khusro asked them to give him the words to compose a poem about. After thinking for some time, each of the four women gave him words of their choice. The four words were Kheer, Charkha, Kutta and Dhol. Khusro promptly composed a verse which had all these four words. खीर पकाए जतन से चरखा दिया चलाए आया कुत्ता खा गया तू बैठी डोल बजाए. So he was a great poet who know Persian also and Sanskrit also. He introduced Qawwali, which is a form of devotional music to Indians. Ghazal, a combination of beautiful poetry with melody, is a contribution of Sultanate period. Sitar, sarangi, tabla and rabab were also introduced during Sultanate period. So you can see in the pictures, first of all the Qawwali performance over there, then sitar, the musical instrument which were being introduced during the Sultanate period, then sarangi, then tabla, then you can see the rabab also. Kathak, a beautiful dance form, was patronized and performed in the courts. In the second picture, you can see the Kathak, a girl is performing Kathak dance form. And this Kathak is an Indian dance form, but if you will see on the costumes, these costumes are the Persian of Islamic world. Is it clear? So you can see the fusion of Islamic world and Indian dance forms in the dance also. The Sultanate period saw the rise of devotional music. Bhakti saints such as Mirabai, Kabir, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and the Sufi saints such as Nizamuddin Aulia, Amir Khusro was over there. Amir Khusro is also known as Voice of India or Parrot of India, Totai Hind, and Nasiruddin Chirage Delhi used qawwalis to spread their messages and as a mode of worship of God. So we will talk about Mirabai. Her bhajans were also sung today in the temples. You must have been heard about one of the bhajan, Mere to Giridhar Gopal Dusra na Koi, and you must have been heard about the dohas of Sant Kabir, Guru Gobind dono khade kaake lagu paun balihari Guru apne जिस गोविंद दियो दिखाए. Is it clear? And moreover, बुरा जो देखन मैं चला बुरा ना मिलियो कोई जो दिल खोजा अपना मुझसे बुरा ना कोई. So these were the dohas of our Sant Kabir. Moreover, Nizamuddin Aulia, who was a Sufi saint. So Nizamuddin Aulia was also known as Hazrat Nizamuddin or Mehboob-e-Ilahi, was a Sunni Muslim scholar and a Sufi saint of Chishti order. He was born in UP and he was disciple of Baba Farid or Fariduddin Ganj Shakkar. Amir Khusro, who was disciple of Nizamuddin Aulia, and one beautiful story is over there that after death of his peer, that is Nizamuddin Aulia, Amir Khusro became very sad and he has wrote very sad poetry like Gori सोवे सेज पर मुख पर डारे केस चल खुसरो घर आपनो सांझ भई चौदेस. And after 2 days of death of Nizamuddin Aulia, Amir Khusro also died. Then Nasiruddin Chirage Delhi, he was also disciple of Nizamuddin Aulia. He was a mystic poet and a Sufi saint of Chishti order. He born in Ayodhya and he is also known as Roshan Chirage Delhi. So with this we have completed our painting and music. In next video we will see about language and literature and religion. Thank you.